Restoration efforts continue on the Family Islands following Hurricane Irene, with the damage estimated in the billions. BAHA is stepping in to assist. This time it's donating bathroom fixtures and other building supplies. Now, even though the items are not new, they are in good condition. They were taken from one of the towers, which is under renovation. The items include face basins, toilets, and doors. Residents whose homes were destroyed, especially the elderly, the disabled, and single parents, will be considered first. The Defense Force is assisting NEMA in the construction of 24 homes. Well, school has already opened, but it's never too late for the necessary supplies. Bahamas Faith Ministries International donating thousands of dollars worth of books, pencils, posters, markers, and sharpeners. But it's not your regular educational supplies. They have a positive message on them. And the 10 Commandments. Leading the drive was Freeport businessman Dr. Harvard Cooper, who attends BFM in Grand Bahama. Accepting the goods was Education Officer Zoe Powell.
As we all are aware, our kids are constantly bombarded with a lot of negative material, whether it's the TV, whether it's the games that they played from the video games and the stories that they hear, even the books and magazines that they're exposed to are all negative in nature. If they turn on the radio, the movies that they see are all negative. And in order to combat some of this negativity, we need something that the students can be exposed to that will help them to counteract some of this.
We have the materials here at the Ministry of Education waiting to be distributed, but I was directed, instead of it just being sent to the school, BFM will have representatives who will go into the school and say to the children the reason why they're bringing them into the schools.
Meantime, Senior Pastor, Bahamas Faith Ministries, Dr. Miles Monroe, said the donation is an expression of love for Bahamian children and our country.
And the project is to place in the hands of 62,000 students a copy of the 10 Commandments. That's the vision. To place in the hands of every student in the system, to place in their hands a copy of the 10 Commandments, and then to place in every classroom in the Bahamas, both public and private schools, a poster with the 10 Commandments. And then to also distribute exercise books that would be given to the students free of charge with the 10 Commandments written on the back of them. And then to also give to the students a bookmarker that they can use in any book they're reading with the 10 Commandments on it.
Well, grateful for the supplies, Education Minister Desmond Bannister said the gesture is in keeping with the Prime Minister's call for Bahamians to get involved in being the solution to antisocial behavior at the community level. Well, Kalina Financial Advisors Limited teaching young people about the importance of saving and investing. The training came during CFAL's Junior Investor Program, which targets senior high school students. CFAL Chairman James Smith says young people will make up tomorrow's labor force. They will also become investors and the nation's builders.
Ever since the program was initiated in 2002, almost a decade ago, many students from across the Bahamas who participated in the program have become quite familiar with the manner in which the local capital market works, how companies' stocks and bonds are issued and traded, how mutual funds are evaluated and accessed, and perhaps more importantly, how an investment portfolio is constructed and managed so as to preserve capital, produce a fair return to the investor, and at the same time provide liquidity in the event of an emergency.
Well, Smith says the program has not only met but has exceeded expectations.
In order to make the program both interesting and challenging, participants were required to compete collectively with each other and to submit written answers to relevant financial market questions at the end of the period. Over the years, some of the submissions have helped us to build a portfolio of model answers to basic capital market questions, which now provide a useful and permanent guide for reference by future participants.
Well, a Bahamian-owned boutique downtown attempting to drive more businesses into the Bay Street area today. More business, that is. The Perfume Bar getting attention on the international stage with world-famous designer Elie Saab, who has dressed celebrities like Halle Berry and Gwyneth Paltrow. Saab, known for attracting the public to his designs, is now getting attention with his new fragrance. Brand manager Marie-Claire Lachey.
Saab is a worldwide known designer. He's actually known really much for his designs for royalty, for the Queen of Jordan, Rania, the Queen of the Princess of Spain, Letizia, and he's also designed a lot of dresses for red carpet. Notably, in 2002, he designed Halle Berry's famous burgundy dress, in which she accepted the Oscars. So ever since then, he really became a staple, for the celebrity. He's the celebrity designer.
While the fragrance has been launched in the United States, Elie Saab decided to have the Caribbean launch of the product in the Bahamas. According to Lachey, the Bahamas is seen as a hot spot for the luxury business worldwide.
But here in the Bahamas, Perfume Bar is exclusive. Is launching it exclusively in the Bahamas. So we're really happy to be here to do that. In the rest of the Caribbean, it's being launched as well in the next few weeks. So it is really a first. So we're really excited about this launch.